Hello, welcome everyone to the Smudging Sage Tarot. Before we begin, I like to clear the air with some sage, sweeping away negativity and confusion. This helps us focus on the heart of the matter with the clarity and the light. As we dive into a new series of videos designed to deepen our knowledge of the timeless art of tarot. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of each card, one by one. Whether you are a curious beginner or a seasoned reader, this journey will help you connect more deeply with the cards. And as I always like to say, we are all teachers and students alternatively. Okay, so a little introduction about the tarot. Tarot has been used for centuries by mystics, seers, and even royalty. Yet, its origins remain a mystery. Some suggest roots in the Far East or India before it arrived in Europe during the Middle Age. While the history may be uncertain, the Rider-Waite Tarot, created in 1910 by Arthur Edward White and illustrated by Pamela Colman Smith, revolutionized tarot by introducing detailed imaginary on every card, especially in the major arcanas. A standard tarot deck consists of 78 cards, 22 major arcana, and those are the major arcana, representing fundamental life energies and deep psychological themes, and 56 minor arcana, divided into suites. The suite is like a room with all the people of each sign, okay? So we have cups, we have swords, and wands and pentacles that reflect daily life experiences and personal traits. The Rider-Waite deck, often called Smith-Waite deck, remains the most influential and widely used tarot deck today, forming the basis of the modern interpretation. Today, I'm super excited to share with you my knowledge about a very, I would like to say, underestimated major arcana, the High Priestess. Wow, guys, I have to warn you, this lesson is divided in two parts. The first that goes through, okay, all the elements, the symbolism, etc. That I would say it's just perfect for people that start, let's say beginners, okay, enter brackets, okay, beginners. The second part, if you will watch that too, it means that you are ready to reach a higher level of spirituality and consciousness. When you stay until the end, you will realize that for many of you, the explanation I gave in the first part You'll never grasp the real meaning until you understand the second part. And I want to say something. If you are new to tarot, doesn't mean that you are not spiritually elevated enough. So it can be today you watch for the first time and you learn for the first time about the High Priestess. You stick until the end of this reading. It means that you are more elevated in your spiritual path that you could never imagine. Okay, so now without further ado, let's talk about the High Priestess, okay? The key words of this major arcana are intuition, mystery, the subconscious, divine feminine, inner wisdom, hidden knowledge. It really is all about this. But did we really grasp the meaning? Let's see. The High Priestess is the guardian of the veil between the conscious and the unconscious realms, okay? Symbolizing the mysteries of the unseen and the wisdom that lies beyond the obvious. When you draw this card, it is time to look beyond the surface of your current situation, seeking out what might be hidden from plain view. So, let's go into the visual symbols on the High Priestess, okay? We notice straight away the pillars, okay? The two pillars. One with the B, one with the J letters. B stands for Boaz, and J for Joachim. I hope the pronunciation is right. Stand on either side the High Priestess, okay? She is in the middle, representing those two pillars, represent the duality of opposites, light and dark, masculine and feminine. Now, very little I want to precise, okay? In this is the perfect time for me to clarify something. When we are talking about energy, and we say masculine energy, feminine energy, has nothing, strictly nothing to do with the sex, okay? The masculine energy is a structured energy, is what is clear, set down, and is kind of resonates with the energy of the routine, where you exactly know what to expect forward, okay? While, so structure, think about masculine energy as structure, fix, predictable, expected, okay? When we talk about feminine energy, we are talking about chaos. We are talking about unpredictable. We are talking about messy, loving, everything. And basically, in the feminine energy is a creative energy. Is that energy that is not bounded by rules. It's free, runs free. like water to the rocks. There is no structure, there is no predictability of where and how the water is going to fall and go, evaporates, etc. This is the idea of feminine energy. I wanted to tell you this forever, and this is a perfect occasion. Done. So, the High Priestess represents the conscious and the unconscious. Because this reading will have will feel kind of a mystery novel, I want to give you an hint. This part is the conscious, okay? The facade. The back is behind the veil is the unconscious, okay? The High Priestess sits between them, okay? Symbolizing the role of the mediator between those opposites and the gateway of the realms of deeper knowledge. Bear this in mind. So, Boaz means strength. The pillar on the left, Boaz, in him is strength, or simply strength, okay? It represents stability, inner resources, and grounding in both physical and spiritual realms. Joachim, establishment, means that the pillar on the right, okay? Joachim means he will establish, or establishment. It symbolizes the power of creation, intuition, and building a strong foundation. So, the High Priestess, major arcana, in the way is depicted, is rich in meaning, in symbolism, and this is just the first layer of what she really means. So the two pillars together represent the balance between opposites, strength and establishment, active and passive, masculine and feminine, seen and unseen. They form a gateway, symbolizing the passage from the material world into higher wisdom or spiritual understanding. In Freemasonry and other esoteric traditions, those pillars hold great significance in representing wisdom, knowledge, and the duality of existence. The black pillar represents also, you can see it like the lack of light, okay? And symbolizing the time when we walk the earth blindly, unaware of the mysteries of life. The white pillar symbolizes the awakening, the moment we are enlightened to the truth and the mystery of existence. Now I'm channeling something like a little kick to tell you this. Many people say, oh, which color do you have? I like a color black, I like a color white. Neither white or black are colors. They are not. Black is the absence of light, and white is the presence of light, and they are not colors. Okay? Wonderful. Let's go ahead and let's examine the symbols that we see. I like to start with the most obvious symbols that we see everywhere in whatever context in our lives, and many of us don't know the meaning. The cross on the chest of the High Priestess symbolizes the union of the material and the spiritual planes. As human beings, we exist on the horizontal plane, okay? And of the earthly realm, okay? While reaching for the vertical connection of the divine. As Pierre Teilhard de Chardin beautifully said, we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. The cross reminds us of our true essence as spiritual beings navigating both worlds in harmony. Okay? Oh, this is one of the books of this fantastic author. He is, I want to read you this, visionary theologian and evolutionary theorist Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. Okay, applied his whole life, his tremendous intellect and his great spiritual faith to building a philosophy that would reconcile religion with the scientific theory of evolution. This is just a little parenthesis. Guys, I love this author. I am going to put a link about those two books because I think that for many of you magical souls, this would be a beautiful challenge to read, okay? Because all the souls that reach the smudging sage tarot are absolutely magical. So, coming back to the symbols, okay? The veil. Did you notice this tapestry in the back of the High Priestess? This is a veil, okay? Covered in pomegranates, symbolizing abundance in the traditional meaning, fertility and hidden mysteries. It also symbolizes the union of like-minded people. The yellow, remember from the magician lesson, the yellow that envelopes the aerials, which symbolizes thought. The yellow symbolizes thoughts, and those little, the right word I found it is aerials, ARILS, what we find into the pomegranates are the souls. So basically this is the union of like-minded people, the yellow that envelops the earth, which symbolizes thought. So it is the union, like the union of like-minded people, like us on the smudging sage tarot, okay? This veil represents the boundary between the known and the unknown. Okay? Between the conscious world and the unconscious world. Okay? The High Priestess guards those secrets, reminding us that not everything is revealed to us at once. Okay? Then we have the crescent moon here at her feet, and this veil that she has that looks like water. Okay? So the crescent moon at the feet symbolizes intuition. Now, for those of you that are very, very detailed oriented, this crescent moon is based on the left foot. The left foot is connected to the right side of the brain. So this moon reflects the ebb and flow of subconscious thoughts and emotions, encouraging us to trust in the wisdom that comes from within. We know that the moon is the subconscious, not the unconscious, what is sealed, concealed, hidden, the part of us that is unknown within us but unknown to us too. Then we have the scroll, okay? She holds what, and it's marked Torah. So, interpreted as Torah with a final H or sacred knowledge, suggests she is the keeper of divine wisdom. Its partial concealment indicates that not all the knowledge is immediately accessible, and one must patiently seek it through intuition and reflection. Now, let me see if I find the description of the Torah. Okay? Let's see, because the Torah basically it's like for Christians is the Bible. So the Torah is for the Jewish, okay? So if you want to know more about that, of course you can do it on your by yourself, but I'm very open to go more into the Jewish knowledge, okay? The Jewish mysticisms. And yes, I'm talking about Kabbalah. Anyway, coming back to the meanings, the different symbols of the High Priestess, the core meaning are of the High Priestess. The High Priestess calls us to look beyond what is obvious, okay? She urges us to step into life's mysteries about trust our intuition and embrace the unknown. She is a reminder that hidden knowledge is always present, but must be uncovered through patience and introspections. I am telling you guys, these words that I am telling you now, they feel and are known in a certain way. And when we will go through the second part of this lesson, you will feel and understand them on a completely different level. So I also suggest you to watch again this video after you have seen the second part, because it will resound in a completely different way. Okay, so what does it mean when in a reading we find the High Priestess like this, upright? In a love and a relationship reading, it means that the message is trust your gut feelings in relationships, taking time to reflect and offer support when needed, okay? For instance, you are in a situation with your partner, the situation it's not very clear. This is an invitation for you to be patient and listen to your partner. Ask him what's going on, make him understand you are open and you are ready for an active listening, okay? When the High Priestess appears in a working career reading, trust your instinct means that you have to trust your instinct when it comes to job opportunities or projects, okay? When the High Priestess appears upright in a personal growth reading, you are drawn to meditation, reflection, and journaling. Journaling, guys, I think I can never have all the words to transfer the importance of journaling. I can only tell you that the most powerful, accomplished people, they journal. And it's a fantastic way to keep mental health. And if you want, I will probably come out on a video all about how to journal. Anyway, coming back to the High Priestess, appearing in a personal growth reading, it also means that knowing that you have to know that you will lead to greater clarity, okay? It's a fantastic omen. What is the interpretation when the High Priestess shows in a reading in reverse, okay? Let's say in love and relationship means that ignoring your intuition can lead to unresolved feelings or misunderstandings, like the example I gave you earlier. There is this situation of unclarity, uncertainty between, for instance, like I gave the example before, between you and your partner, okay? You ignore his behavior, or her behavior, of course, and this will bring unresolved feelings, like he is feeling something on his side, You ignore her, his feelings, and then you go into your mind, and then you start to build weird ideas, very far-reach possibilities that could have happened, instead of asking, sitting and listening, which I admit sometimes we don't have all that patience at reach. Also because when the High Priestess comes out in reverse, it means that we are already not very much into the listening mood, okay? We have already our preconceived ideas, and the mood of our partner is just bothering us, and of course the last thing we want to do is to sit and listen, okay? And then that leads to misunderstandings, of course. So what does it mean when this card shows up in reverse in a work and career related reading? It means that we are overlooking our gut feelings. This may result in missed details or mistakes. So, what does it mean? If this card, the High Priestess, shows up in reverse in a personal or and growth reading, related reading, we may feel disconnected from our inner wisdom, signaling a need for introspection. So, in summary, the High Priestess represents a powerful energy, urging us to explore the mysteries of life and trust our intuition. Her presence in a reading is a call to be patient, to meditate, and to listen to the whispers of our inner voice, okay? Now, the second part, let's unveil the last layer of mystery, okay? If you are still here, it means that you have reached a new level of consciousness, my magical souls. You are ready for the wildest ride tarot can deliver. The High Priestess. The High Priestess holds within her the wisdom of the universe, and just like her, we all carry the universe within us. Often we don't realize the magnitude of what we hold inside, okay? She holds the subconscious, the place where all experiences, symbols, and emotions are stored. I want to give you a little example to make you understand what it means to hold the universe within us. We carry the wisdom and the knowledge of everything, all the languages, all the symbols, all the events, everything. We hold it within ourselves, but having been materialized in this 3D earthly world, we can only see the facade and we don't see what's behind, okay? One way to access the realm is through journaling. your dreams. Did you know that by recording your dreams, you can protect yourself and manifest the reality you desire? Everything we experience, symbols, words, even music, sends messages to our subconscious, shaping our life. Those messages, those symbols, we don't even consciously know what they mean, but our subconscious does, because we are the keeper of everything. And the majority of it, we don't have the faintest idea in a rational way of what it is. But what happens? Let's say to you, I give you this very simple example. You see a symbol in TV or on a post, in a journal, in a book, everywhere, even a spot on the street. This is a message that goes straight into your subconscious. You don't even know what it is, and you dump it there like a virtual trash. And then you dream. If you let this unfold without any awareness of it, it will control you. And I want to give you a super simple elementary school childlike example of something that happened to me. For some reasons, I was struggling giving the name to my pet Shiba, and I was swinging between a name, another name, another name. One day, I'm talking with my husband, it was a morning, and I said, how about calling the cat Shiba, that now her name is Shiba. Why don't we call her Maria? It already sounds silly. I mean, not silly, weird. I don't know how, I don't want to judge it, but it felt weird to me to say that. Because honestly, not only Maria is the name of my mother, but of course is the name of a person. And I really don't know what a cat called Maria. I don't know. To me, personally. I know there are people who love to put a name of people to animals, but for me, in that precise moment, felt weird. And then I remember that I dreamed of somebody or an animal or a voice saying, her name is Maria, and this is Maria. Nice to meet you, Maria. You know, this person is called Maria. Out of this dream, I was basically unconsciously manifesting this name on my cat, on my cat. I don't know how much of a good example this is, but personally for me, when I realized that I dreamed about it and was not my purest desire, I decided to go for another name. As a matter of fact, Carl Jung, a very known Swiss psychiatrist, once said, that until we don't make the unconscious conscious, it will lead control our lives, and we will call it fate. So, this is very complicated for me to tell you this. Because it is complicated. But I really want to transfer the knowledge of how important it is to journal our dreams. Because there are tremendous manifestors out there. But because they are in very peculiar situations, okay, they, through their dreams or the situation in which they are, or because they are close to people, they don't want they don't have their best at heart, or are simply in a critical situation, they get they put into their subconscious plenty of symbols, like suggestions that have not our best at heart, okay? And if we do not have a view behind the veils, meaning looking into our subconscious, we will never see what is really going on, and we will start to manifest things that are not really coming from us, but are simply a reflection of the manipulation that life is all about. Okay? As a matter of fact, Carl Jung also said, who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. Let's awaken to the deeper truth within ourselves, guided by the wisdom of the High Priestess. My magical souls, I hope I have been clear enough on the crucial, immense importance of this major arcana. Before to leave you, I want to tell you something. Did you notice how underestimated is this card? We have the magician that is so exciting. We have the High Priestess that is rich, noble, connected to nature, and all the rest. That is also our next lesson. And what about the High Priestess? Simple, almost unappealing. I mean, I'm talking about visually, eh? I would never dare to say that, okay? I'm just telling you a huge truth that for some of you will be striking. This is us. The High Priestess is a picture of us. Simple, everyday person, and guess what? The most powerful. Underscored card of the deck, because many times we are underestimated, not only to other people's eyes, but to ourselves. So this is an invitation to tell you, you are a powerhouse like the High Priestess. You have all the knowledge, the magic, the power, the force, the abundance, the patience, and knowledge the possible, no, you have everything within yourself. Listen to this video again. If you won't take notes, but more than everything, journal your dreams, because you will be sure you will be in control of your life, and there will be no fate that will command, lead your life. You will be in power, because you are the High Priestess of the major arcana, of the tarot deck, of this life. I send you all my love, all my wishes of making the decision to realize who you really are, peeling this onion, this magical onion, layer after layer, to find the gem that you are, like the High Priestess is, the biggest, most precious powerhouse gem of this life. The connection between the mundane and the powerful, infinite, immense being you are. I hope you have enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Until next reading, bye.